Hey guys, and welcome back to another flashlight review. Today we're going to be looking at the Convoy S8, and thought the S6 was a big deal until I got the S8. This is a bit more up my alley because it's got this tactical styling to it. Convoy was kind enough to send me free samples of the S8 to review in my videos, and I own a lot of lights. I keep coming back to this 18650 form factor. It's really versatile because you got that extended runtime, increased output. It's very pocketable as well. So yeah, basically what do you get with this light? It's basically what you see here. You get the clip, you get the light, you get a lanyard, which I haven't attached. I don't like using those. It's just sort of fiddly and annoy me. And you also get a battery if you select a version that has the battery included. Otherwise, you're going to have to get one of those yourself. I think a lot of the listings do require you to basically add your own battery, or yeah, you don't have that. So anyway, I just wanted to show you some of the other lights that I have here. Let me compare them. So I've got the Convoy S2 Plus, got the S6 here. Okay, and of course you've got the S8, and there are some similarities with the S8 and the S6 in terms of the overall performance. You've got the same reflector, same driver, but they look very different. The S8, it's got more of this tactical styling, and this one here is very simple minimalist styling with no branding on it as well. And then of course you've got the S2 Plus. Okay, and this has a shorter reflector. It doesn't throw as far as the deeper reflector that you find here on the S8. That's more of probably a safe option if you're not sure what you like. I mean, these two are designed more for long distance, long range. Here's a little close-up of the S8. A few things that stand out: crenulated bezel, so you can use that potentially to break a window, and you can see when the light's on, when it's facing downwards on the table as well. You've got these fins here, these cooling fins that are cut out, and you've got this knurling, which is grippier in my opinion than the S2 Plus, the S6. You've got this nice little clip here as well. It's not deep carry. And you get a whole bunch of LEDs, different LEDs with the S8. There's a few prototypes as well, which I'll post up later. But this one is the SFT40, the brightest emitter that's currently offered with this light, and also happens to be extremely throwy as well. I think that's probably your best bet if you want a combination of overall brightness and throw. So you also have that 12 mode grouping, and I won't go through all the different modes. It's a little bit too difficult to go through, but turn on the light with a full press, and then you can half press to switch between modes. Okay, because I've got mode memory on, it remembers that last mode in there. So here's a bunch of ceiling balance tests that I ran, and here you can see on 100% mode, with the SFT40, the S8 steps down pretty much immediately. Okay, it's a pretty steep ramp down, and you get to just about 40% just after the 2-minute mark. Okay, but you can see for the first 30 seconds, you do get close to 100% of output, maybe 90 to 100% of output, which is pretty impressive given the size of this host, and steps down to pretty manageable level as well. And here you can see on the 35% mode, so I just ran that on 35%, starts out at 100% and pretty much maintains that output throughout the entire test. And that makes sense given that the 100% mode steps down to around about 40% as well, and is able to hold its output. I think it's really important to have a level that the light does not step down. It's able to maintain that output, because that's that general brightness level that you're probably going to use most of the time. That's sustainable but still bright output. Here is a bunch of tests that I ran with my Opal Light Master Pro, and I know what you're looking at. It's the 100% mode and the throw. So I've measured 379 meters on 100%, which I think is really super impressive for a bezel of this diameter, a light of this size as well. I mean, this outperforms a lot of my tactical flashlights that are even, even larger than this one. So very impressive. You can see the CRI is basically nothing to call home. It's 69. The CRI here is between 69 to 71. Okay, which is pretty standard. It's, this LED is more designed for visibility rather than color recognition. Some considerations you want to be aware of. As usual, you don't get onboard charging with the S8, and it's a pretty small host, so it does get hot on 100%. With the SFT40, I noticed that, it was getting pretty hot, but you still produce a lot more light than some of the other models like the NM1, the PM1 emitter. Even when that light steps down, the LED, the SFT40 is more efficient, and it doesn't throw as far, but you still get a lot of light. If you're worried about the light getting hot, you can also program it to remove the 100% mode, so you can select modes in there that don't have 100%. There is no momentary mode as well on the light, so if you want to see that, let me know, and I will actually feed that back to Simon. So it's likely that he will maybe make something, or hopefully he'll make something like that in the future, or include it, because that's something I really like to see. I think overall Convoy's done a great job with the S8 and with the SFT40 emitter, and I recommend this one if you're really maybe on the fence about whether you need another 50 meters of throw, even another 100 meters of throw with another LED in here. You're sacrificing on the overall brightness. The hotspot's pretty large as well with the SFT40, so it's a good one to get if you're not sure. You still want a lot of throw and a lot of brightness at the same time. It's it's a little more tactical. It's a more tactical looking version of the S6. You've got these things like the crenulated bezel and the grippy knurling cooling fins. I think this is one of the best value budget tactical lights out there. If you have any questions, just let me know down in the comments and I'll get back to you. If you like the video, click the like button so I can get this video out to more people. And if you want to see more flashlight reviews and keep up to date with the newest lights, make sure you subscribe. Convoy S8 with the SFT40. It's on the highest mode, 100%. The sheer amount of light that just comes out of this little torch is amazing. And there's just so much spill. That's what you don't get with the smaller NM1 emitters. You still get the benefit of this outstanding throw, especially considering how small this host is. Okay, it's the lowest mode. I don't really see it too well. I don't really see it at all on camera. Second mode, that's a little bit better. And unlike the NM1, like I was saying before, that even on the second mode there's some decent spill. This third mode is great. I mean, for just general walking light, second or third mode even, look at that, reaches that field in the center. Perfectly focused as well. No dark spot in the center. Fourth mode. It's a sustainable output as well. Very bright and quite impressive. Reaching right down to the end of those trees quite easily. And of course, 100%. Okay, cycle through again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at that. Even with that ambient light still.